Everybody always sees nuclear chemistry as something bad. However, with it, we are able to have medical treatments, power, and much more. People always have this surrounding fear that nuclear chemistry is something to fear. But in order to know if you fear or worship nuclear chemistry, first you need to understand it.
Nuclear chemistry deals with isotopes in order to understand the main forms of nuclear chemistry, fission and fusion. Fission and fusion are both naturally occurring processes. However, they can be artificially created, in the case that we'd like to use them for human needs. Fission occurs when one large atom gets a neutron absorbed into its nucleus, causing the nucleus to split into two smaller nuclei. When the neutron gets absorbed into the nucleus, it also causes the atom to become unstable. The second form is known as fusion, which has an opposite process than that of fission. Fusion is when two smaller nuclei will fuse together, forming one big nucleus when put under extreme heat or pressure. Although they share different processes, they both share similar reactions. They will both produce a great amount of energy and create new isotopes. Because fission releases a great amount of energy, it is used primarily in electricity. Fusion is highly important as it also is the process that fuels the sun, a necessity to life.
Unstable isotopes undergo nuclear decay, which is the emission of radiation from an unstable nucleus. Each type of radioactive decay changes the number of protons and neutrons in an atom in a different way. Nuclear decay can also lead to nuclear radiation.
Nuclear radiation is electromagnetic radiation or particles that are released during radioactive decay from an unstable nucleus. The most common forms of particles of radiation are alpha particles, beta particles, and gamma radiation. Take a jar of pennies, shake it, and then pour them out. Put all of the pennies laying heads up back into the jar. Count how many were tails up and put those ones away. Document and repeat this until there's no pennies left. Once you finish, you have successfully tested what is known as half-life. Half-life is the time taken for the radioactivity of an isotope to fall to half its original value.
A radioisotope is an isotope that is unstable. An isotope equals each of two or more forms of the same element that contain equal numbers of protons but different numbers of neutrons in their nucleus. What?
Although nuclear chemistry is the cause for us to be alive and to have the power and energy that we currently do have, it still has its risks. Chain reactions can cause big problems in plants. And if something goes wrong, then everything can go boom! But that isn't as likely as a risk as radiation is. Radiation can cause harm to life, and since nuclear chemistry deals with the emission of radiation, it can be a large risk factor.
Ionization is a process that an atom or molecule undergoes to acquire a negative or positive charge by gaining or losing electrons to form ions.